That parks in an inconvenient spot is raising alarm in Henryetta. A viewer contacted 2 Works for You, worried that first responders won't be able to reach his property.
He says his home is often blocked by a train, sometimes for hours. So he sent 2 Works for You reporter Brian Miller to Okmulgee County to find some answers.
For folks in Henryetta, waiting on a train is a sight as common as seeing a skateboarder take a fall. But for John Brinkley,
they'll just disconnect the engine and take off and leave the train here.
living just a few hundred feet from the tracks,
As far as you can see south.
he's used to the occasional inconvenience. But he took this video on his cell phone the last time the train stopped, and when he called to complain,
Your medical care ain't our problem. That's what you get when you call that 800 number.
John says it was Friday night when that train was parked here, blocking the only access to his house for more than 3 hours. Meanwhile, his wife was stuck at their house here on the other side of the tracks, and he was worried if there was any type of emergency and she needed to call 911, first responders wouldn't be able to get through.
My grandkids get hurt or they get snake bit. What are you going to do? You know, my grandkid would be dead before you can get in here.
2 Works for You reached out to Burlington Northern Santa Fe, which owns the tracks. Spokesperson says there are no complaints active for Henryetta, adding if first responders contact BNSF and request a train be separated, train dispatchers will contact the crew. Now, John insists he's complained several times. A BNSF spokesperson told us he'll be happy to speak with John or anyone else with concerns, but that didn't really ease John's fears.
Their house burned, medical conditions, anything could go wrong.
In Henryetta, Brian Miller, 2 Works for You.